The international media is buzzing with news of the recent release of WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange, who served some 5 years in a British prison for charges relating to espionage. To many who read his thousands of leaked email on legal and security matters, he was a hero. But to Jamaicans, who is Assange? Well, our reporter Ramon Gordon tells us why his release matters.
In recent updates, Australian editor and WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange has been released on bail after roughly 5 years in a London lockup. The editor came under heavy scrutiny after releasing documents in 2010 highlighting classified information about U.S. military operations. Attorney-at-law and founder of Design Privacy, Chukwemeka Cameron, explains what this development means in the Jamaican context.
I think it is a win for democracy because what he was able to uncover is how our perception of privacy was being undermined by the United States, the UK, and Australia.
Jamaica's government officials were not left out of the mix, as WikiLeaks had its fair share of releases on the extradition of Christopher Cook in 2010. But would such a leak constitute a breach of privacy today under the new Data Protection Act?
Interestingly, the Data Protection Act doesn't restrict anyone from using other person's personal data. It allows us to do what we have to do. It just says that we must follow certain rules when doing so.
He, however, cautions journalists to ensure any information being published is geared towards the benefit of the public.
In publishing information, which is very often personal data about individuals, when publishing information received from a source like a WikiLeaks, journalists must ensure that they are meeting some specific public interest.
Meanwhile, former PAJ President Hilton Dennis says there's a double standard in how the government wants information to be accessed and released.
The whistleblower legislation of 2011 encourages members of the public to disclose information that come into their possession, right? So the government doesn't want classified information about its activities to be known publicly, but encourages people to blow the whistle on each other, people in the society.
Assange is set to enter a plea deal with the U.S. for one charge under the Espionage Act, along with no time in U.S. custody, as he will receive credit for the time he spent imprisoned in the U.K. He's set to appear in court in Australia soon. Ramon Gordon for CVM News.